Hello. We're back. It's time for Super Mario. Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay, alright. Yes, I am zooming. Alright, so I actually have new headphones today. I have a story about last time. So last time I streamed, I dropped 0 frames, which is really nice. First time in like 2 weeks that I haven't dropped a single frame. And that's the good thing. The bad thing is that once the stream ended, my computer crashed, and that usually doesn't happen, but it did. And then after that, the headphones that I was using, the left side completely just stopped working. Like, why is that happening? I have no idea. It just didn't work. And then I looked into it online. And so the headphones that I had before was it's like a headset with a mic attached to it, and it was the PC37X or whatever. And there was like a known issue where like it had like a volume control on the right side, and for some reason, if you like do something wrong, like physically, I don't know, you use the button too much or whatever, it just breaks, and then the right side is the only side that works. And so I had to look it up, and just like, I don't feel like fixing this. I'm just gonna buy some new headphones. Anyway, let me greet people. Welcome Duck, Denchi, Kepeluche, Ryu, Shimizu, Sayani. The gang's all here. Everyone's here. It saved all the drop frames and dropped them all. What? Anyway, the noticeable thing about these headphones. Actually, let me show you the one I have now. It's the Sennheiser 599 or something? 599. It's like, it feels about the same as the one I had before, but maybe slightly better. It is like 100 something bucks. And so the first thing I noticed, the lack of volume control on the actual thing. I think most headsets don't, or most headphones don't have a volume control built in. And so I got too used to adjusting the volume on the fly. But another thing I noticed, as soon as I plugged in my headphones to my mic, or my interface, I noticed my voice sounds like a lot louder to myself. Like when I used to have my headphones plugged in, I could barely hear myself. But now it's like super clear. That's unusual. That's really weird. Be mouthing if my headphones didn't have volume control. You can buy some of the not USB, what is it called? The adapters, whatever. The thing you plug in. There's like volume control on those. You could use those. I did not buy one of those. And so every time I want to change the volume, it's like go to my phone and press the volume down button, which is like a little bit annoying. What do I plug them into? Your phone or whatever. See, let me show it. Let me show it. We haven't started the puzzle yet. Okay, let me show you the photo. The headphones that I have. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Copy image address. Then add a web view. Browser. Your headphones have touch control? What the? Anyway, these are the headphones I have right now. The one that I used to have was the PC37X, which is this one. It was also Sennheiser. Sennheiser's pretty good. I enjoy it. Let me add another web view. Oh yeah, we still have this from last time. The Ninja. We still have this from last time. Thank you for the 7 months. Anyway, what I will say is that they're less comfortable than the ones I used to have. Okay, so this is... this one on the left is what I used to have. It broke. It was a bit annoying because I never used the mic. When I first started streaming, I used this. It's like, oh, I'll use the built-in mic. Obviously, like, I don't care about my audio. It probably sounds fine. And then I realized I probably should get like a real mic. And then I did. And then I've never used the microphone on this mic again. And so, but it was always there. Every time I was listening to audio, it's always there. When I go to lie down, this thing's like blocking me. Anyway, so I got the new one. It is much better. The thing is, like, there's a black version, but that one's like a special Amazon thing. And that one costs like $30 more. And it's like the same thing. But you know what? I'm just gonna use the regular one. Anyway, it doesn't have the volume control on the side. But you can buy like a cable. Let me see, what is it called? Like a whatever are they called? Look up my Amazon. It's basically a Zatsudan at this point. You have the... What are these called? You got these. One of these things. Hold on. Wait just 1 second. Okay, open image in new tab. Okay, so you have these. You can buy one of these. You plug it in, and then in the middle there you got like this thing. And this thing, you can use that to adjust your volume. Whoa. And you got some other ones. There's some different types. So I think this one uses like a potentiometer. You can adjust it, but then there's other ones where it's like, it looks like this. Open the image in a new tab. And this one, you can buy these. These have buttons. You can press up and down, but these things, they send signals to your phone to tell it to turn up and down the volume. And what I learned is that apparently there's different standards for like iOS and Android. Like sometimes some of these things don't work on all devices, and then if you plug into your PC, sometimes it might not work. So I don't know about that. Anyway, who have I not greeted? I've just been talking. Welcome, Probs Not Jack. Slime Molder. Some use light boxes instead of... What are light boxes? What headphones do you guys have? What do you guys wear? What are the best headphones you've ever had? I remember when I first got my old headset, it's like, wow, this audio is so much better than anything I'd ever listened to. And posted on Twitter, like, oh, I spent like $100-something on headphones. I got some people, oh, you think $100 is a lot? That's nothing. I spent thousands of dollars on headphones. So, oh, all right, I'm not gonna spend $1,000, but you know, having $100 something headphone up from like using cheap headsets and like those those headphones they give away for free on planes. It's a significant step up from those. This one downside, sometimes I have those headphones with the buttons. Sometimes I accidentally trigger it. Yeah, stuff like that. These. Average HyperX Cloud. I know there's ones that are like what's the word? Wireless. I prefer not to have a wireless headphones. Switch out the mic with the clip. Yeah, I feel like I don't want a mic on these. Because I will never use it. Aria Moondrop, it's good and has a waifu waifu on the hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Aria Moondrop. What do you mean waifu? Oh yeah, okay, I see it. Yes, that is the thing. I'm gonna pull up the image. This is what he's talking about. Look, they got an anime on there. They got some kind of anime on there. What? Let's see, Slime Molder has had KRKs for a decade. I'm gonna look this up. KRK headphones. They look pretty fancy. Look at that. Like $100. I don't know. Yeah, wife Hatsune Miku. They have Hatsune Miku. Anyway, I'm like extremely self-conscious now because I've like with these new headphones, I can hear my voice so much more clearly over the monitoring. So let me lower that. It's a bit too much. It's a bit much. Lower. Okay. This is that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. It's better. The audio quality is. I don't know. I didn't notice it that much until just now. I can hear myself much more clearly. I can't believe I sound like that. It's gross. This guy is gross. Okay, alright, we should play some picross. Okay, let me say I finally have good headphones. I decided to pamper myself with my salary. Yeah, I feel like with like good headphones, you're gonna be wearing it pretty often. So it might be it's worth it, I guess. For something that you use all the time. Like it's good to have like a good phone, good headphones, a good computer. Good content, good stuff. Anyway, yes. Picross. Well, we're doing picross. Yeah, okay. What do I do? I got a 13 right here. What else? What do you guys do this weekend? You guys have internet issues. Hopefully I don't drop frames today. I've dropped 0% so far. I'm gonna assume that since last time the issues have been fixed. It's my internet. Sleep. Yo, sleep is so good. I love to sleep. I've been going to bed before like 1 AM. The past like week and a half-ish. The only day that I haven't was yesterday. Because Karagi was doing a watch-along of Train Man, Densha Otoko. And it went slightly past 1 AM. I went to bed at like 1:30. It's like, oh no, it's breaking my schedule. This guy breaking his sleep schedule to watch VTubers, SMH. Watching Twitch. This Denchi is working hard. The new VTube studio updates. That's cool. There's gonna be a lot of cool features that we can find out about at some point. Wow, this guy watching VTubers, SMH, cringe. Look at this guy. Who does he think he is? Ruining his sleep schedule? For a VTuber? Okay, so here we have a 1. So this has to be... No, it actually doesn't. Okay, disregard everything. But this has to be... Okay, and then we have this up here. And then what? And then you have the 8 here. This is exactly 8. Whoa. Whoa. This must be the 3. I need to go... Salsi would love to... Sadly? Is that sadly? I'd love to stay longer. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. The rest of the day is good. Yes, yes it is. Nico Doga and an event and Zune and Iosis. The classic Tohos. All of the classic Tohos that everyone loves. They're back. Haven't heard Cool and Create in a while. They still doing Toho? I know they've been doing, like, they're into VTubers now. Iosis has been doing songs for, like, Hololive. Has Cool and Create been doing VTuber stuff? They probably have. I would not be surprised. Wait, no, Cool and Create had, yeah, Beat Mario... No, yeah, Beat Mario had a collab with Pomu Rainpaw. If you've seen that back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean, like, less than a year ago, I think. He's a VTuber. Yeah, Beat Mario is a VTuber. He had a collab with Pomu. It was a surprise. Like, Pomu is a Toho fan, and they were doing like a karaoke stream. They had some Toho songs on there. And then the rest of Lazulite surprised her by they like invited Beat Mario and she had no idea, and he showed up on stream. Like, what the heck? That's Beat Mario. Yeah, his VTuber model is based on his wife. Based. Extremely based on his wife. Okay, so here we got the 2 at the bottom. Zun was just drinking beer and ate it. That sounds like him. That's like a thing he would do. That's totally him. That's literally what he does. Is he still making games? Toho? What's the latest Toho game? I have not been keeping up. Look at this guy. He doesn't even know the latest Tohos. Welcome Hamflow. Miko was in Chiruno cosplay. Oh, she was there? Toho 38. No, there haven't been 38 Tohos. Actually, no, there definitely have been. But like, not Tohos in the main series. There definitely have been more than 38 Toho games total. Those are like spin-offs. Random other games. There's simply a lot. There's like a Toho gacha game as well. They sponsored Pomu Rainpuff. She has a song in that game. She did a cover of a song, and it's actually in the game. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. VTubers intersecting with my interests at one point in time. Actually, there was a Aikatsu concert this past like week, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. They had it available for viewing online, and Polka did a watch along. I had already seen it with someone else, my friend who was watching it as well. Speaking of Pomu, she's doing a Kiara collab. Yeah, that's happening. It's finally happening. They're finally allowed to collab. It's a VR chat collab. And now Pomu, Tori. Yeah, it's gonna be in VR chat. I think Kiara's gonna be a frog or something. She had a video today that was like, am frog. Well, she didn't say am frog, but it was implied. And then she became the frog. Funniest thing I've ever seen. She became a frog. Frog, yo, it's the frog. It's the frog. What's that about? How can she be frog? How can she even be frog? Look at this frog. Have you guys ever been a frog? I don't think so. I don't think you have. If you said yes, I think you were lying. Yeah, look at this photograph. It's cool though. It's cool that they're finally allowed to collab. And also, like, apparently Pomu and Selene and Rosemi, they were in Japan recently. They weren't allowed to reveal where they were until recently. Because I know Selene, she was in Japan for like the Nijisanji whatever thing that they have. And then a bunch of them weren't allowed to go because of like visa issues or something. But then Selene is still there. Yeah, that's where they were. She made a tweet about it. That's where they had their off collab. They were playing the ice hockey game. Sorry, the Omega Strikers? Air hockey, I mean. I watch part of that. I watch some things sometimes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't watch all of it. I just watched some of it. We have a 4. Look at this 4. And then up here. Let's see what else. What else? Okay, this must be a 2. Okay, this is this. Yep, look at that. Look at this. Check that out. Sad to hear she didn't get to have a 3D model reveal. It'll happen eventually. They'll all be there. One day, they will debut their 3D models. And everyone will rejoice. Be like, whoa, that's so cool. They became 3D. One more year. No, it'll be tomorrow. Well, yo, what if it's tomorrow? Wolfie leaks information. What if it's tomorrow? Wait, hold on. I clicked this by accident, and I guess it's correct because we're in Mario mode. So okay, that was not supposed to happen. Okay, so now we know this is a 2. Wow, misclicked. This guy misclicked and got everything correct. Okay, well this is crossed off. There's a 2. There can be a 2 somewhere. So this 4 must go this way. My 2D anime waifu. No. No. I tuned into part of Pomu's stream, or she's doing like a VOD replay. 24/7 VODs being shown on her channel right now while she's on vacation. And I tune in sometimes because I'm a moderator, you know. I would like to one day like ban someone, you know. I tune in and be like, I hope there's a spammer here so I can ban them. It has never happened. But I was watching. It was like an old VOD. People were like, "Oh look, it's I see Wolfie in the chat. Wow, Wolfie's not here that much anymore." It's like back in the day. This was back in her like first few streams. Like, look, you can see my name in the chat. And then as they said that, I was actually watching the the video, and I put the sunglasses emote or whatever. What? He's here. We have a moderator in chat. Yeah, I wonder what Wolfie's doing. What's that guy doing? He kind of just disappeared. Where is he? Anyone know where he is? Can we contact him? Where's that guy? Where is this guy? Yeah, this could be a duck. It could be a bird. It looks like a bird. I think it's a bird. Some type of bird-like creature. Okay, so this has to be a 2. And then if this is, yeah, the 3, okay, this has to be a 2. Here's picking, you know who else picked a cross? Religion. They picked a cross as their symbol. Okay, you have a 3 here. And cross this off. And then you put the 2. A 2 somewhere. He's streaming now? No. He would never stream. He would never be a streamer. You think this guy would ever stream? All he does is watch streamers. Why would he become a streamer? There's no way. And because Pomu's streaming right now. Is she streaming right now? Oh, you mean her VODs? Her VOD replay? Does Wolfie is Pomu? Everyone's Pomu. You're Pomu. I'm Pomu. We're all Pomu. Literally right now, you are watching Pomu the Rainpuff? The Pomu Rainpuff? Okay, so this could be literally anything. There has to be a 1 somewhere. A 1 is probably here. No? Okay, hold on. What do we have? We have a 1 up here. 2s. Actually, this is done. This is all done. Me be Pomu, you never even kissed a girl. What is that? What does that happen? What does what is that anything could be? What does that even mean? You could be Pomu. Don't let that stop you. If you ever wondered, am I Pomu? You've already become Pomu. Oh wait, okay, so we can cross these off because there's a 1s. There's the 1s, and then up here, What else can we do? What else can we even do? Okay, you can't fit the 2 in there or here, so it must be here. And then... No stream cord? What, is Discord bot broken? No, come on. Come on, stream cord. Okay, I'll do it manually. Stream dash notifications. Picross. And I'll post the link. There it is. It has no thumbnail. Okay, there it is. There it is. I'm typing. The typing indicators. Is there a way to disable that on on Discord? Can I have people not know that I'm typing? I would rather if people didn't know that I was typing. So this must be here. So this must be connected there. There's nothing there. Okay, with that 2, we have the... Okay, what else we got? We got this. Has to be there. Yep, that's a bird. Welcome, Uwu to Uwo. Wait, I've seen this. I've seen this bird. I was spoiled. I was browsing Twitch when Hamflo was streaming this game. I refused to watch his stream because spoilers. But then I saw the thumbnail. You know, like when you're just browsing the app, you scroll, they give you like a big thumbnail. I saw this. I saw this bird. I know this bird. Okay, let me reload the redeems. You can have your fried egg if you want. Did I say welcome Uwu to Uwo? I definitely read the message, but I don't remember if I said hi. I feel like I did. I don't know. Now I did. Raicho? The Pokemon Raicho? What is that? What does that mean? Raicho. Lightning bird? Thunderbird? What? Isn't that the email application? It's called the Rock Ptarmigan. The Rock Ptarmigan is a medium-sized game bird in the grouse family. I see. It's the official bird for the Canadian territory of Nunavut. Nunavut. In Japan, it is known as the Raicho, which means thunderbird. Yes, welcome Moonybug. Why am I T-posing? Because it's a redeem. People can just make me T-pose. People can just pay their hard-earned points to make me T-pose. Also, hello, Sayara T. Yes, that's right. I saw Hamflo and refused to watch. Because when he plays this game, he'll play levels that I have not seen yet. And then I just think, man... Actually, it doesn't actually ruin the game for me. Because I don't know which puzzle is which, so until I actually solve it, I guess, I don't know. I guess I could watch his Picross streams. I don't have to avoid watching his streams. Okay, we can cross these off. Is it 3? This gotta be a 3. This as well. We have a 6. Right there. We can cross this off. Okay, this has to be a 4. Another 4. We got a 1. We got another 6. This is like edge strats, but not really. It's like, it's not even on the edge. It's just near the edge. Okay, so... Now what? Now what? Yeah, what did you guys do on the weekend? A T-pose replay so the dance only works for a second? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on, let me try, let me see. T-pose redeem. Sorry, not T-pose. Wait, the T-pose replay so the dance only works for a second? Doesn't the dance normally only work for a second? How long was it before? Let's see, dance. I'm gonna redeem the dance. Oh, I think it usually did it twice, right? Actually, I don't know. Maybe it did it twice. I have to adjust that because at some point this this app that I'm using, CheersBot, it forgot all of my redeem settings, and I had to create them manually. So it could be that I just like configured it wrong, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna change the song. Ah, yes, the classic BGM. Actually, is this all of them? Yeah, we've solved this row. And then, wait, I have a notification on Discord. What is that? What new mentions by Beta Info from Denchi? Added a new API request, a model outline event. What? I have to update. I'm gonna have to update the library. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this has been solved. And then what? And then you can look at the numbers. Denchi says update your libs. Update the libraries. Okay, so this has to be... It's gotta be one, right? This has to be... Wait, I actually pressed the wrong button there. 1, 2 column. 1, 2... yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Seeing the word libs makes me... There's this really funny joke that someone on my timeline tweeted, but he has a private account and so no one saw it. But I thought it was like the funniest joke I've ever seen. You know, people like they say something to own the libs, like as a meme about like, you know, liberal whatever. Okay, so libs also means libraries in software and in Java or JVM type language. This is too, I don't know, it's not even funny. Okay, to me it was really funny, okay? So in Java, if you shade a library, shading is called like, it's like vendoring your packages. And so you include sort of the source. And then he said shading the jars to own the libs. And I thought that was so fun. Yeah, exactly. Cause then you own the libraries because you're vendoring. Okay, I don't know this. I thought it was so funny. Okay, you guys can't appreciate it. I thought it was funny. Okay, goodbye, Ryu. Gonna grab lunch. Wait, what time is it over there? Lunch? Yeah, that's good. I told you. There must be at least one person who will appreciate it. The Hamflo doesn't. He doesn't know. Okay, let me explain it, okay? To own a library, you know, you mean like, you know, okay, so like in software, sometimes you include libraries, right? You're like, okay, instead of writing this thing, you import like a package or something. And then the package has like dependencies and stuff like that. That's what a library is in software development. So rather than writing it yourself, you include it. And there are like package managers, so like, you know like when you go to like the app store, you install stuff. That's like a package manager, okay? But then you don't actually own the libraries, right? You're just like importing it from another source. Yeah, Pacman if you're on Arch Linux or whatever. But then, in software, if you want to vendor a library, you're kind of just like either copying the source code into your own branch, your own repository. Okay, this is too complicated. You know, okay, if you don't understand it, that's fine. It's fine. I don't know. Just imagine the funniest joke you've ever heard, and then like take it a bunch of steps back from that. That's like this, okay? That's what that joke was. And then by me explaining it, it's not funny anymore. But the people that found it funny, I'm sure you appreciate it. Yeah, it's funny. Because you're owning the libraries. And it's like, oh, it's like that meme. Except it's like a double meaning. Anyway, that's it. I thought it was funny. we got, look at this. It's funnier since I found, exactly. Since I find it funny, obviously everyone has to find it funny. Because objectively, it's funny. And to me, if it's not funny to anyone else, then like, is it even real? I don't know. Anyway, we can cross this off. Look at that. It's like you think it's a political joke, but it's actually not. It's actually a programming language joke. Intended to sound like one of those. Okay, there's a 4. We're gonna do the 4s. And then we have solved this row. And then now there's a 3 here. There's an 8 on this side. Okay, and then you can cross this off. And cross that off. Anyway, it wasn't even my joke. I just stole I just stole the joke. I'm just explaining it on stream. That's why it's funny. You can cross this off. And then this must be the 6. It's gotta be the 2. I'm stealing the content. Look at this guy. He's stealing content. Recycling jokes from other people. I'm literally reacting to a joke. What if I did a watch along? What if I just watched, I don't know, what do people watch? YouTube. What if I just watched YouTube on stream? Imagine if I did that. Yeah, what if I did? What if I did? Okay, here's another programming joke. Okay, React is a front-end library for UI. It's like a web framework. What if I did a React stream, but like, you know, I titled it React stream, but then I was like coding a React application? That would be so funny. Welcome, Toaster. What if I became a React streamer? Wow. Just look at this guy. Yeah, Toaster, yo, I told such a funny joke. A joke that I stole. What is my favorite web front end? I don't know, they all kind of suck. I'll be honest, they all kind of suck. I've used a bunch of them. I don't like any of them. I don't like doing front end development. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What else can I do here? I mean, if I were to use one nowadays, it would probably be React Native. Just because that's just, I don't know. There's so many libraries out for it. Even though I don't like it, every time I've tried to use something else, it's always like, oh man, look. If I was using React, I could have used this thing. So it's more like the ecosystem. I didn't hear Wolfie's joke. Okay. Toaster, how familiar are you with shading jars? How much of this do I have to explain again? You know Java? Okay. You know what shading is? If the answer is yes, this will be much more simple. Look at this guy. He's telling the same joke. We're gonna have someone else show up and like, can we get Wolfie to tell that joke again? That'll be the whole stream. Just me telling the same joke. Okay, since we have crossed this out, we can exclude this. And then what? Gonna set up the joke is Java. Gamao. That's the joke, Java. Hold on, we can cross this off. And I'm alienating all the chat members right now. The people that don't program. They're like, what the frick is he talking about? I'm just gonna pretend like it's funny. I'm just gonna laugh. Yeah, funny joke streamer. I understood that. Totally, yeah. Programming? That's funny. That's some funny stuff. I pretend I know what shading jars is. Okay. So does the phrase shading the jars to own the libs? If I told you libs meant libraries there, and shading meant taking ownership of the library. That's the joke. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat it again. That's the last time. We've spent enough time on this. Okay, what else? What else can I do here? I got the 6. Okay, let's say you have the 6. It goes the 2. Hold on, I'm gonna mark some things. Okay, we have 2 2s. The 2 2s. It can go up to here. Okay, and then the other way. It could go. Okay, it'll go there. Otherwise, let's see. It'd be like this. It would go like this. You would have the 2s here. Okay, there's a 2 here. Okay, so it must be here. And also, it could be here. Okay, it's gotta be there. Bonk. And then we can cross this off. We can cross all of these. Okay, this is the 3. This has to be the 2, so you can cross this off. Cross this one. Cross this one. I hate that joke. It's a good joke. It was a really good joke. It wasn't even my joke. Look, you're hating someone else's joke. I'm just the messenger. Okay, you know what else was a messenger? A Facebook messenger. Yep. That's one of them. I will shoot the messenger. You should. Facebook Messenger. Anyone here use Facebook Messenger? What about WhatsApp? Doesn't Facebook has like WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger? Gun? I said gun. You're telling me people can upload gun emotes? Twitch.tv. Okay, here's a 2. This has to be the 2. And so this must be the 5. You can go up here. You can cross. Okay, this is done. Facebook Messenger's only redeeming feature is that it's based on XMPP. This guy said PP. That's just like XML. It's like so verbose. But it's also very interoperable. Look at all these guns. What gun is that? HC, you're sub to HC HC Justin. You know that guy. Oh wait, I think you've mentioned Northern Light. Okay, you know those people. You're familiar with the NLSS. Okay, so this is probably a 1, right? Right, because if this was a 1, yeah, this gotta be a 1. Literally has to be. There's no other option. In which case you can cross this off. It doesn't have to be. Does it have to be? Yeah, because if you had a 1 here. Then yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Why does Facebook app force you to use a messenger app? I've never used Facebook app. So I don't know. Speaking of apps, there's like... Apparently, people were talking about, I don't know who people is, but for some reason this past weekend, I was looking up like Google chat apps. And you know, they have like 1 billion of them. They had like GChat, they had Duo, they had Hangouts, a bunch of them. There was like one more that I actually didn't know was a thing. What was it called? I forgot what it was. It's like Google alternative to Slack. And it closed down. Google Chat? No, not Google Chat. What was it called? I don't know, but then I learned there was like another Google app that like closed down a few years ago, and I had no idea it even existed. It was like an alternative to Slack. It's like when I found out Microsoft Kaizala was a thing. Like, what the heck is Kaizala? Like, oh, Microsoft has its own thing that's like secure messaging app. I don't know if anyone actually uses it. No, it was not. It was. You probably have never heard of it. I'm gonna look it up. What was it called? Google Chat. No, I'm pretty sure it was something else. It's not Google Chat. What is it? Man, I wish I had saved what it was then. I don't know. You guys can probably find it. Google Pie? No, what is that? What are those? Let's see. What can I do here? Yeah, so this is the 3. This is no, not those. Not any of those. No. Hold on. I need to know what it is. I wish I had written it down. Did I write it down somewhere? Google something. List, actually, a list of discontinued Google products. I'm just gonna look at this. There's a whole Wikipedia article. There's a whole Wikipedia article. Category, discontinued Google services. Okay, let me see if I can see what it is. There's a lot of stuff on here. What the heck is Google Fast Flip? There's a news aggregator? Okay. No. I'm looking it up right now. What the heck is Google Helpouts? Okay, I did not know that existed. Google Spaces. Okay, it's Google Spaces. Have you guys ever seen Google Spaces? I didn't even know this was a thing. It's like, oh no, Google Spaces has closed. I'm like, what the heck is that? Okay, here we go. Here. This. Have you ever seen this? Apparently it existed and then they closed it down. And I'm just like, I didn't know this existed. Here, I'll pull up the Wikipedia article. Google Spaces. I think it was like an alternative to Slack. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at these colors. It's a discontinued mobile app. Intended to compete with Slack. Okay. It was revived for an unrelated feature in Google Chat. I don't know. I don't know how I... how did this come up? I don't know. There are so many discontinued Google Google products. There's a website killed by Google. I remember seeing that at some point. The metaverse collapse. Yeah, I was talking about that. I think last week. The people that are working on the metaverse horizons are not actually using the app. No one is actually using the app. And they're like, you gotta use it. It's fun. You're gonna love it. And no one loves it. Okay, let's look at this row. We have 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they can be anywhere. They could literally be anywhere. Okay, what else? So what else can I do? Got the 3. Got the 2 over here. We have 4, and then we have 3 ones. So no matter what it is, it has to be like here, right? Actually, if we have... So, hold on. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be. Wait, it does it? Oh, wait, no, this could be a 2. 1, 1, 4 column on the right. This one? 1, 1, 4. Okay, it could be here. Or it could be up here, though. But which one would it be? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4? Both? But why not here? There's 3 ones. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, shoot. He's right. It's probably... then it has to be here. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Okay, and then up here... we have... We have, okay, this 5 is done. This 1 as well is done. Okay. Then the 2 must be here. And then this must be connected. There's nothing there. And this thing is done. What else? What else? Got the 6. Okay, the 2, it can't be here because there's a 2. Welcome, gigantic Pingu. It is Mario the Picross. So true. It totally is, right? Okay, so there can't be anything here or here. No, there could be something there. Oh yeah, because this is a 3. It's probably here, but I'm not gonna make that assumption just yet. Even though I probably should. Okay, so the 6 must be here. And it gotta be like that. And then this must be the 2. Okay, okay, look at that. This whole thing is done. And this... we got 3 1s, okay. That tells us nothing. Okay, oh, hold on. Oh, whoa, look at this. You have the 8. Okay, and then... Then what? Okay, the 2 can't be here, so it has to be here. And then this must be a 2. There's nothing there. 2 of these, and this 1. Oh, then there has to be... Yeah, there's only 2 more. Wait, no, it's not. I'm wrong. This is done. This is done. Jeff Bezos. This is a rocket? No, it's like a lighthouse or something. This can't be a rocket. Okay, so the 2 has to be here then. We have the 2. This is all done. We got, What else? What else? What else can I do? Oh, then this... Okay, it can't be there. So then the 3 must be here. And then nothing is here, and then you can have this thing up here. And then here, you have nothing. Okay, this is a 2. And nothing, there's nothing there. There's nothing here either. So we have 4 things here. There's enough room for 1 more. But is it here? Oh wait, okay, there's nothing there. So it's gotta be, it has to be here, right? Once there's 3, yep, okay. It has to be here. And then all of these are done. Right, yep, it is. These are done as well. And then... That was cute when Mario Picross outfit was in Odyssey. Wait, what? There's a Mario Picross outfit? What does that look like? That Mario on the starting screen? Oh wait, okay, this row, this column is done. Okay, then the 2 must be here. And then this is done, right? Oh, Mario Picross Game Boy. I did not know. What is this? There's like a lighthouse. There's birds. I knew it. I called it. Also, what is this? Oops. What is that? What is that? I don't know. It says Toadai. Toad dot what? You can't say that, Nintendo. You can't tell Toad to do that. Hold on, what does this mean? Does it mean the lighthouse? I just get University of Tokyo. Lighthouse. It's also lighthouse. I see. It means lighthouse. It's also an abbreviation of Tokyo University. With Duck. What did Duck say? Is Jeff Bezos rocket? No. Cape Canaveral. You know where Jeff Bezos rocket is? I don't know where it is. I don't keep up with that guy. The people live in a lighthouse. I've been getting YouTube shorts recommended of just like a random guy going out into New York and asking people like, hey, how much do you pay for rent? And then right after he asks them like, can you give me a tour of your apartment? And people have always said yes. I'm just like, if a random stranger came up to you and asked you how much you pay for rent, and then you felt like answering, and then he asked you to give a tour of his apartment, I would be concerned. I'd just be like, no. No. I'm pretty sure he scripted these in advance. Right, they make it seem like it's some like random thing. He's just walking up to random people. I'm sure that he had like permission beforehand, right? Probably like, hey, I'm gonna come up to you and I'm gonna ask you. And then you're gonna answer, and then we're gonna go. Maybe he edits out all the people who say no. No. Why would anyone do that? Can you give me a tour of your apartment? You're assuming I live in an apartment? He just asked rent. Actually, what if someone like someone was, you know, paying a mortgage? It's not rent. That's different. Anyway, there's some people that don't actually live in houses. There's like one guy who like lived in an ambulance or something. It's like, how much do you pay for rent? He said $0. It's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I just live in an ambulance. And you're like, what? And he gives so few details. It's like, make sure to check out the full video in the link below. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. This is why I'm watching shorts. Why would I watch a full video? Can I get a tour? He does. He does actually give a tour. He goes to the ambulance. It's like, oh, look. It's a pretty nice place you got here. And then he does it. There's a guy who lives on a boat. There's a guy who said he pays $0 because he lives on a boat. But like, you have to pay to like dock, right? You have to pay for like stuff. I guess it's not rent. I guess technically it's not rent. Like watching van life videos. I've seen a few cool ones of like people going camping, but most of the time they're just like in their van. There's one of like a Japanese guy, and he goes van camping. That's pretty cool. You don't need to pay unless you're in a harbor. You're telling me this guy just like, you know, he's just in the ocean? Oh, he probably docks at some point. Like, what do they do with like when they go to the bathroom? Right, he has a toilet on the boat. Do you just like, you don't just dump it into the water, right? You can? Okay, I guess you can just do that. I guess you could just do that. Also, welcome Starman JSP. I guess he could. There's nothing stopping him. I mean, the fish are doing it, so like, why? I guess it just gets washed away. It's kind of gross, though. I don't know. It's strange. Also, all the comments on that video were like, this guy exudes, like, the energy of a guy who was divorced, but he got to keep the boat. You ever see that sometimes in, like, YouTube comments? There's people just making assumptions about the people's life. It's like, based on this 30-second video, I can infer this guy is probably divorced and his wife probably didn't want him to keep the boat, but then he did. People out here writing fanfics about, like, random YouTube videos in the comments. I don't think you're supposed to, but it's kind of difficult to catch people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess how would they know, right? And also, what are they gonna do? They're gonna tell you to, like, dive down there or pick up the trash? Sorry, it's not trash, it's decomposing matter. I see the video of the cruise ship just ejecting waste into the... I did not see that one. What's up with that? I guess it makes sense, you know. Where else would they put it? They're just gonna hold on to it until they get to land. Do they burn it? In some places, do they like put it in the incinerator? Probably not. Maybe in some places. Okay, alright, what am I doing? We have I've accomplished nothing here. Okay, there's a 6 here. So this must be that. And then we can cross off this one. And then we can cross off these. And then we can have numbers. You can look at numbers. Okay, we can cross off this one. These are getting kind of hard. These are quite difficult. Okay, let's look at this one. 1, 4, 1, 1. Okay, if we had the 4 here. Okay, the other way, if you had the 1 here, another 1. The 4, okay, that does not intersect at all. Yeah, the 1, 1. The 1, 1. No, Karagi reference. Karagi _ channel reference. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Well, the 117. Okay, the 117. You mean the 711? Welcome, Mirkern. You're reading this backwards? Okay, well, let's look at this one. Let's look at this one. We got the 7 here. Okay, if we had the 1 here, we had another 1. Space. You have... Okay, it would go up to there. And so, therefore, these 3 must be part of the 7. Yes. And then you can cross this off. Okay, and then this is part of the 6. Guaranteed. Guaranteed for real. So I like how Mirkern shows up when we do the Karagi reference. I've detected Karagi reference. Okay, so then it gotta go down this way, right? Because you got this thing. And then you can cross these off. Okay, so this one has to be a 1. Wait, it doesn't have to be... No, it does. Actually, it does. Okay, he show up. And then you can cross... Okay, then you cross these out. What do you guys think? This is the letter H. This is literally just the letter H. Okay, and then you can... And then what? There's characters out here making noises. That's what you do as a streamer nowadays. If you don't know what to say, you just start making sounds. Everyone's just like, yeah, that's totally normal. That's what you do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so there's a 5. Okay, this gotta be the 3. Then you have the 5. Goes here. And then it goes up there. And then you cross these out. And then, so this thing... Oh, this could be a 2. Could be the 1 as well. This could be part of the 4, right? If this was the 4, you could still fit 2 1s up there. You still put a 1 1 over there. And then what? Okay, so let's look at this one. 3 3 1. No, you could fit the 3s here. Never mind. What about this one? No, what about this one? 2 and 7. Okay, let's look at that one. 7. If the 7 was here, then the 2 would go... Yeah, look at the 2, 7 row. Otherwise, if you had the 2 here in space, you could have the 7. The 7 would go up to the... Okay, so this has to be the 7, right? Oh, wait, yeah, right, because this is a 1-2 column. Okay, oh, shoot, look at that. Whoa. So true, so true. And then, so now that we have that... Well, this could be... Could this be the 1? Yeah, it could be the 1. We don't know yet. This could still be a 3. This has to be the 6 then. Cross that out. Cross this out. Cross all these out. This must be the 2. And this is... Wait, this yeah, this has to be a 1. Just because. Because if there was a 1 here, this has to be, and then otherwise this has to be the 1. Okay. And then, yeah, this could... The 7... This could be part of the 7. But this must be... one of these. Oh, and then these are connected as well. How much is it? This is a 7. Okay, we can cross off these. Has to be a 1 because of this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This guy's thinking. We can cross off these because we've solved this 7. Solve this. Okay, okay. And then what? This could still be the 2. Oh, this for sure. This has to be... No, this could still be the 2. No, I don't know. I don't know. They're making these puzzles so different. You guys remember when these puzzles didn't require so much thinking? Those were the days. Those were indeed some days. Okay, so what now? What now? This is an 8. I'm gonna go through all of these. Okay, so there's 2. 2, 1, 2, 2. That means nothing. Okay, we've done these. Well, we don't know for sure. We definitely have done these. We've done all these. We've done one of those. Okay. I simply don't know. This could be any of them. Wait, this has to be... No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be anything. Okay, okay. We've not solved this either. Okay, we've solved this 2. This 3 is done. Oh, the 6. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, we did that one. Oh, then this has to be a 1. It's gotta be there. And then this has to be a 2. So this is done. These are all done. This is done as well. And so given that, we can see the 6 over here. It doesn't tell us anything. It doesn't actually tell us anything. Okay, but it tells us something about this one. This 1. And then... the 7. Okay, this can go down here. So then this must be the 7. And then the 1 has to be here. And then this is done. And then we got numbers going on. Talking about numbers. Okay. Anyway, how's everyone's Monday? How are you guys doing? You guys specifically, you, yes, you, the person listening to this podcast. It's not a podcast. It's you. You right there. You have to tell me. For content, I need this for content purposes. Yeah, you. You're kind of sleepy. So true. I'm a little bit sleepy. Just a little bit. It's good because I had a good sleep. That's nice. It's always good to have good sleep. Welcome, Nutritious. I also like picross. How much do you guys usually sleep every day? I feel like the amount that I sleep is actually pretty good. Like, even when I go to bed, like, at 1, I wake up at around 9:30, and that's like... It's like more than 8 hours of sleep every day. I kept waking up and going back to sleep all night. What? Start my day until 1 p.m. That's late. That's quite late. You guys eat breakfast? I know some people don't eat breakfast because it takes time. It takes time away from your sleeping. Yeah, 8 hours? That's a good amount. 6 hours across 2 naps? What? Do you not sleep like at night? You just take naps? Are you one of those... Anyone here do that thing where you sleep 15 minutes and then you wake up? Like, intentionally, I mean? That's like a way that people do things. You literally have to break the fast. What is sleep? Sleep is when you... Sleep. It's when you go to sleep. That's simply what it is. Recursive definition of sleep. Sleep is simply when you sleep, okay? Explain it to me like a joke. Okay. So you know, like, when you have your computer, right? And you have to shut down the computer, but then there's like a thing you can do when you don't shut down the computer. It's called sleep. And you can try doing that. Yep. The Uberman. Is that what it's called? I thought it was something else. It's called, like... Something else. Something else sleep schedule. Yeah, that's the name. Something else sleep schedule. I don't know. Also, Handful, you want to give me a hint here? Please, I'm going to use my... Actually, no, there's a hint. Hold on. I should use this. Okay, it gives you minus 5 minutes, probably? I don't want to do that. Never mind. Okay, actually, no, it can't be here, because you got the 3. Okay, so then the 3 must be here. You gotta have another... Okay, never mind, don't give me a hint. I know this. I know what to do. And then... And then this, you gotta... Get 3, okay, this... That has to be the 2. But that doesn't mean anything. The naps are spread over every 4 hours, generally equidistant. When people follow the 6 NP schedule. Nap schedule. 2 hours, what? 2 hours and 40 minutes of total sleep? That feels like not enough. That feels messed up. I've never tried it. I would never try it. It just sounds painful. It doesn't sound fun at all. Okay, so this has to be... No, it doesn't. I keep saying this has to be the one, but it doesn't. Yeah, I did hear that Mint tried it. It messed her up. She was never the same ever again. It turned her into a dog. Can you believe that? She became a dog on the internet. That's what it does to you, and that's what it does to people. Okay, actually... The 2... Wait, the 2 could be... Wait, no, it can't be. No, it could be there. Okay, this 2 cannot be here, though. But that doesn't help. Yeah, the Mint origin story. That's how she was minted. So what does that actually mean? What does it mean to be minted? Like when they mint currency? It's when they create it? When they mint something? Mogo is minted? Bogo is minted? Did you get your Bogos printed? Smoke was minted. Um... Okay, what am I doing here? Could this be the 4? It could be, right? You gotta have the 1 and the other one. Man. Okay, if the 1 was here, we had the 4 here. And the 1? No. Wait, I haven't hydrated. I need to hydrate. I need to do that. I need to get on it. Okay. This one is so hard. What do they do with this? What? Okay, oh hold on, wait. The 2 can't be there. Okay, then the 9 must be there. And so this is the 2. We can cross off all these. So the 1 must be there. Okay, and then this must be the 2. And then there's nothing here. Look, it's the water. It's the hydration that helped me. Okay, then there's nothing there. This must be the 1 then. And then the 8 can go up here. And then given that, you can cross this off. And then the 2 must be here. And so we've solved all these. Wow, I couldn't have done this without the water. It really makes you think. Really made me think. As soon as I hydrated, it was just like, bam, bam, look at this, cross this out, cross that out. Put the space there, cross out the other one. Going pog crazy, as they say nowadays, pog crazy. That's the thing that people say. Okay, but now what? Now what? Now what do I do? Okay. I got the 1. We've done this. He's literally always saying pog crazy. Just a wacky thing we do here on twitch.tv. Okay, cross this off. Cross these off. These have all been crossed off. Classic. It is actually a classic catchphrase in some chats. Not this one though. What if, okay, so like I don't use Better Twitch TV and I don't have it enabled on my channel. But what if I just replace common words with emotes? Right, like the word the, right? What if I just had an emo for the and people just like, does it have to be like capital letters? I actually don't know. Do Better Twitch TV emotes have to be... No, because Rat Jam is lowercase r. I can just replace random words with images. Imagine though. Imagine if I just use the most common words in the English language and then made chat unreadable. Wow, I could do that. Surely it would go well. Okay, so the 3 can't be down here. And the 2 can't be here. Okay, look at that. I think this is a deer. This might be a deer of some sort. Some kind of deer. Okay, so we have that. The 3, okay, we had the 1 there. The 3, okay, it's gotta be like this. So this is definitely the 1. So then this is for sure the 2. And this is the 1. The 2 cannot be there. Okay, we have a 2 here. And this 1 is all solved. The 3 gotta be there. This has to be the 5. We can cross this off. Okay, then this must be a 4. And there's a 2 here. It can't be there. Gotta be there. Literally gotta. And then there's a thing there. Another thing there. We got the 3s. Okay, okay. Welcome, Mazuku, welcome. Literally gotta. Is this thing here? No, okay, this thing has to be here. And then we got... Oh wait, it has to be there. Because this is that's the one. And then you have... Okay, it can't be there. Whoops. Ah, shoot. Okay. Whoa, imagine that happened. What, this is like a mantis? I knew it. It's a praying mantis. Welcome, Nanodian. Whoa, look, he's dancing. Okay. Yeah, oh, look at him. He's jamming. Or she. Or they. Kamakiri. That's what it is. Kamakiri. Yes, that is Mantis. Man, 'tis cool. That's what they say. That's what they say all the time. There's Mario. That's Mario. He's busting it down. Goated with the sauce. Waffle Wham? What is that? Waffle Wham? Oh no, these levels are pink. Are these the 20 by 20s? Is this when they start giving us the 20s? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Oh, wait, I know what this one is. I've seen this one. I was spoiled. This is picross. This is a recursive picross. Man, imagine being spoiled. It's just picross, but like more picross. Okay, and then you have the 2. You have the other 2s. And then this is a... Okay, I'm gonna pretend that I don't already know that it's recursive picross. How will we solve this? Okay, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We have this 2. Okay, if we look at this 7, it has to go at least down there. Wait, this, yeah, it must go like that. Yeah, almost twice as much across. Same thing for this side, right? It's gotta go around. And then probably if we looked at this, we could be like, okay, if there's like a, this is the 7. How many can fit in between there? There's like, what, like 5? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then, yeah, okay. So it's just this. It's literally just this. That was a bit dangerous there. Okay, I don't know. I already know this. I've seen this. I've seen this. That's what happens when you've seen things. Sometimes when you are aware of things, then you are simply too aware. Extremely aware. It sure is. It totally is. This guy. Are you guys aware of things? Who can relate to being aware? Okay, so you got the 7. So actually, so then it has to be this. It literally has to be this. I have no idea how this works. It looks like math. It does require math. It does involve math sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean like almost always. You ever feel... Yeah, who can relate? Who here has ever had feelings of any sort? Whoa, look at that. What is that? It probably says picross. Check that out. Yep. That's it. That's picross. Look, they said P. Haha, P. P for Pomu Rainbuff. They said it. They said it. Look at that. They said it. Okay, here's the first real puzzle. Oh god, look at this. How long does this take? How long does this usually take? Okay, so we can't... Okay, the 13... It goes down to here. So we can do these 6. We can do this. We can do that. I hate this. Why do you hate this? Look at it. These might actually... What if these are actually easier? It's possible that these are actually easier. They just look intimidating because they're so large. It does say a lot about society. I think just because this thing looks like it's difficult. What? Oh, shoot. I forgot. I kept thinking we were in... I kept thinking we were in, 15 by 15. Okay, so this... Yeah, it has to go up to here then. Ah, shoot. Okay, I can't keep making these assumptions anymore. Okay, so there's this. We got that. This has to be like this. You can cross these. Okay, probably need to actually start crossing these off. 3. 14. Okay, so given this, you can do this, and then you can add 3 at the end because of math. And then there's a 1. I'm so right. Exactly, right? I told you. I told you. You didn't believe me. I told you you would use math. Okay, you got the 3 here. You got the 5. Okay, so if we had the 6 and the 1, it would go from here. This would be the 6. Okay, and then you had the 1 here. You had a space. 1. Okay, the 3. These 3 must be in it. They're in it to win it. Okay, and then looking at this one. If you have a 12, let's say the 12 started from here, right? It would go up. It would go up to here. Actually, it would go up to here, right? So that means this must be... Okay, then this must be the 12. And so then it can't be here because otherwise... This would be 8. Hold on, wait. Can it be there? Does it have to be here? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it can't be... Literally cannot be there. Then it must be here. Yeah, this is where I say the numbers. Okay, and then you got the 3s. We have all the 3s. Actually, these must be connected. Okay, wait a second. This thing can be here. This is 14. This is... Okay, we got that. Then this thing gotta be the 3. What's everyone's favorite number? You have to tell me. Everyone... What is the best number? What is the worst number? Actually, don't answer that one. There's a lot of numbers that suck. Nice. 82. That's the best. I'm gonna assume these are the best numbers. Why? Also, please give reasoning. Please provide proof. I don't know. Okay, that's also valid. That's also valid proof. Sometimes you just feel like a number is good. It's just my go-to whenever I need a random number. Yeah, I also like when you ask someone to give them a number between something and something, they usually go like in the middle, right? Give me a number between like 1 and 10. Most people will probably choose like somewhere between like, 3 and 7. Most people probably will not pick 1 or 10. Not a big fan of large primes. What is the worst large prime? Optimus Prime. That's a pretty large prime. Right, he's Optimus. Pessimist, is there Pessimist Prime? Optimum Pride. Wait a second, no, this should not be here. Okay, I should not have crossed these out. Okay, so there's a 14 here. You can go here, you can add 3 to the end. You can add a 1. This one's a 4. Okay, you have this, you got this. And then you can cross this out, you can cross this one out as well. It's a 2. This could be a 5. Okay, well this has to be a 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, then this must be filled in. And then the 4 up here could be any of these. 43. Is 43 a large prime? When people say large prime, I usually think of like, you know, the ones used in cryptography, which are like very, very large. Like in the millions or billions. Now those are large primes. Largest primes you will ever see. If it's too large, I never encounter it. No, but like when you make a credit card transaction, when you go to a website, okay? They use large primes all the time. It's called encryption. They do that. They do that. Symmetric, asymmetric key encryption or whatever. Okay, so there's an 11 here. So it's gotta go up there. This is probably a camera. I'm gonna say this is probably a camera. They may be useful, but they're aesthetically off-putting. Yeah. So true. So true. I'm trying to make a joke about that. What's a joke? What if here's my thought process. Okay, we can workshop a joke together. Okay, they're aesthetically off-putting. If you look at pudding, like if it's Pudding, right? What else is aesthetically off-putting? What else is off-putting? Like a lot of things are off-putting. People like you put whipped cream on pudding. Okay, that's aesthetically on pudding. Okay, but okay, everything is off-putting. Okay, never mind. You know, whatever. Never mind. I didn't need to make a joke anyway. Okay, I cross that out. So this must be the 5. Yes, and then this has to be the 4. The 4 can be here. Wait, but it can't be. The 4 can't be... Okay, hold on. If you had a 3 here, you could have a space, and then you could have a 4 here. Okay, so it must be there. But then the 4 cannot be... Okay, but then if you did this, you'd have a 3 here. Okay, then the 3 must be here. Things are either on-putting or off-putting. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what I've always told people. You're either off-putting or you're on-putting. Okay, so there can be nothing here. Welcome, Marshall Lawful. Yes, picross. Ah, yes, it is picross. It's time for picross. Okay, and then you have the 2, 3. Okay, there's a 1. We have solved this 1. Actually, all of these 1s have been solved. We got the 19. We got the 0. We're done with this. We're done with these. Okay, this one. Let's see, what else? What else can we do? We've done these. We have not done this, the 5 and the 4 here. Okay, let's see. There was a 5 here. You would have a space. And then you would have 4 over here. The other way. Okay, so the 4 must be here, because if you start from this side, it's got to go there. You have a space, and then you have 5 here. Okay, then these 2 must be part of the 5. Actually, this is done because we have the 2 ones. This one as well. And, okay, that's done. This could be the 2 or the 1. We simply don't know. Okay, so we have an 11. This is an 11. So this has to go up here. This thing's a 5, so it's gotta go here. Has to be at least 1 space. This one is also an 11. Wait, it can go up 1 more. Yeah, this can go up 1 more. Because that's actually, yeah, that's 11. And then this has that's the 6 right there. And then you have numbers. Yep. There it is. There's the numbers. Okay, so this has to be the 3. So there's got to be that. And then it has to be a 1 here. And this thing up here is a 3. Okay, alright. Then we have this. We have solved this 4. This 4 as well. This is done. And then if this is a 5. Okay, this must all be filled. We got this 2. We got this 1. Okay, we have another 2 here. So the 2's gotta be in there. Literally has to. There's no other option. Literally, it's gotta be there. You have the 2, okay, you have a 2 and a 1. So the 2, if it was here, we'd have the 1 here. Okay, but the 2 must be there somewhere. Actually, looking at this, it's a 5. It's gotta be there. And then we have these 2's. We have 3 of these 1's. Okay, we have this one. We got this one. Given this is a 3, and it can't be here, it must go this way. And then we solved this. This is done. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this gotta be the 4. And then this is the 3. Okay, then this gotta be the 3. Look at that. Are you guys even looking? Look at that. Look at this. This is definitely a camera. There's no way. Imagine if it wasn't a camera. I will literally... This is not a camera? I will literally drink water, okay? Oh, shoot. Alright, yeah, this is... Wait a second, hold on. This is, what did I do there? No, this is a 3. Why did I put it... No, it's there. It's literally like that. Okay, and then... We got the 3... And then it's a 4. Okay, then this must be connected. Okay, and then... I got the 3, you have 2 1's, and then you have a 2. Okay, then the 2 must be here. Because that's the only way. Camera. You guys know about the T-Tors? That's what I use as a camera on Twitch. Because it's built in. It's Twitch's built-in thing. I don't even know what it means. What is T-Tors? What is the etymology behind this emote? Actually, I think, like, recently I got recommended, or, like, I looked up. There's, like, a channel that does, like, Twitch emotes. What do they call them? Like, where they came from and, like, what they're based on. There was one about the The bat chest guy. This guy. And this guy, this emote is named Bat Chest because this is a guy who had like, he has like a patch of hair on his chest that looks like Batman, or like a bat. So that's why it's called Bat Chest. Now you know. Now you all know. Okay, this has to be the 4. When someone has low frame rate, you spam T-Tors. It probably depends on like the stream, or the streamer. Because I have never seen that in any of the streams that I've seen. I had this question. Actually, this was why Northern Lion followed me. Like, Northern Lion has a thing where he says, where chat spams the word rav/ravioli when things are, when his frame rate is low. And then one time I noticed, like, Amelia Watson also has a phrase that chat says when things are slow. Or, like, when the stream is lagging. It's teapot. And then I made a tweet like, hey, are there like other streamers that have like things that they say that chat says to let them know things are lagging? Such as Northern Lion and Amelia Watson's phrases. And then I did get one other answer to that, which was Vinny, I think, uses Verizon or something with the word Verizon when his ISP is bad. Verizon or something. I don't know. That's a thing though. Yeah, Northern Lion. Okay, so this could go either way. Anyway, and then I made that tweet, and then someone like tagged Northern Lion in it or something. And then he followed me. It's like, why? Why would he follow me from this tweet? I think he just saw that I had a lot of Twitter followers. It's like, this guy must be influential. Obviously worthy of being followed. Okay, we have 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've solved that. Okay, there's gotta be something here. Yeah, this guy's number. This guy's number. He knows the lore. Obviously, this guy knows the lore. If he knows about ravioli, he knows. Okay, so this is solved. This guy, number big. This guy's number. Disguised number. Okay, there's a 4. Okay, there's 6. This is solved. There's nothing there. Here we got the 2 3s. We got the 2. Okay, this must be the 2. Yeah, this sky's number. The sky's the limit. You know when people say the sky's the limit? They really mean this guy is the limit. This guy right here, this guy is the limit. That's what they mean. You think they mean you're unlimited? No. You're extremely limited by this guy. Okay, we have the 3 ones. These are solved. Let's see here. So you can't, okay, the 1, okay, the 1B. We have 2, 2, 1, okay, with the 3, 3, 1, okay, look at that. Can't be there, so it has to be there. It cannot be there. Never mind, I forget that happened. That did not happen. What did I do? Okay, there's 2, 2, 1, 1. Oh, we already have that. Never mind. 2, okay, 2, 3, 4, 1. The 1 has to be here. Okay, to finish the right columns. Okay, we have 3, okay, there must be, there's gotta be something there. Oh, look at that. What is this? What could this even be? I don't know. There's no way to even know. What do you think this is? What could you guys? Okay, this is obviously the number 1. This is a 7. You have a colon. This is a 0. I think This is if you turn this, this is like an emote, right? You have the O, and you have the eyes right here. It's Kirby. This could be Kirby. No, that's fine. This has gone on for too long. Whoa, look, it's a camera. This could be literally anything. Oh, that's a camera. Look, it says camera right there. Camera. Okay, next one. Next one. This one can't possibly be difficult. This is so easy. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Look at this. They're starting us off. Some fresh zeros right here. Straight from the farmer's market. Some zeros. Delicious. And nutritious. Yo, look at that. I made a reference to a name. Delicious and nutritious. If only Delicious Smile was here. Yo, imagine I could say delicious and nutritious. What the? Called out in chat for not being here. Okay, so the 14. Gotta go this way. You can go up to here. Right, this is 14. No, this is 12. Okay, but this one is 16. This one can go all the way across. Sorry, not there. Sorry, that I already crossed that one off. Okay, so this one's at 3. You can cross off all of these. Literally all of them. What else? What else? Okay, the 12 here. You had the 12. See, this is 13. Okay, you can go here. Right, because if you had this, I'm doing math, look at this. You have 3 here, you add 5, that's 8. You add 4, that's 12. And then since it's symmetrical, wait, it is not symmetrical, what the heck? Did I do this? I did something by mistake. Hold on, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay. Wait, no, this is symmetrical. It's just the X's. Okay, there's 3 X's on this side. Oh, and we can do the same thing here. Look at that. Look at that. So actually, does that give us more information? 7. Yeah, we can go here. We can go up to there. And then given this, you can use edge strats. This definitely goes up there. You can cross these off. These must be connected. So that's got to be the 5. You can cross this off. This one goes all the way up. All the way up the chain. And then this must be the 3. And cross off all this stuff. The 1. Here's the 1. Here's a... Okay, then this must be the 4. This one is so easy. Look at this one. This one for babies. This could be a pipe. What if this is like a Super Mario pipe? What if it was? The 4s are done. So this gotta be the 6. It can go there. And then what? And then okay, this 16 can go up to the okay, there. It's probably not a Super Mario pipe. This has to be the 12. Where did I say the 12 was? Well, it's gotta be there. And this has to be part of the 4. Okay, this has been solved. Done this. We've done these 2. Okay, and then the 16. Okay, this is a 1. This has to be the 1. And then this must be the 16. And then there's nothing there. The 6 cannot fit in there. So then the 6 must be in here somewhere. And if the 6 was here, it could go to here. Actually, it can only go there. That's literally the only way it can go. Whoops. So there must be something there. There's nothing there. And this can go this way. And it's not there. There's gotta be like this. It's like this part is partially symmetrical to the other side. And then here, look, we have a 2, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. Okay, wait a second. Oh, this is a 7. Okay, then these must be connected, right? Yep. It has to be. Okay, and then this is a 2. And this must be the 3. And it's gotta be 2. We have the 2 here. So then this must go down 6. And you have nothing here. And then look at that. Look at this. This is like a trash can. You guys think this is a trash can? It could be a trash can. Roman column. Oh yeah, it could be. Okay, you have 6 and a 3. Okay, these must be connected. There's nothing here. Actually, there's nothing here either, so it must be up here. Roman column, trash, more like same thing, am I right? Oh, hey, look at that. I'm just kidding. It's a trash can. Is Oscar the Grouch's home? Yep, that says trash can. Gomi Bako. Set that in like the most American accent. Tagomi Bako. That's Tagomi Bako, guys. Actually, what's up with Oscar the Grouch? Why does he live in a trash can? You think he's grouchy because he lives in a trash can? Or is the trash can just like... Is there like causation? What's up? What's up with that guy? Was he grown? Did he grow up in a trash can? This guy. So what's his deal? Okay, here's a 17. Here's a 19. We got a 13. The 13 could go here. Okay, if you had a 3, you have a space. And then you have 13. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He can be grouchy and people won't get mad since he lives in a trash can. Yeah, that might be his excuse. He just wants to be grouchy. And then if you try to blame him, he's just like, nope, I'm just a guy. I just live in a trash can. Oh, that's me. That's my Mario voice also. Wait a second. I have to be Mario. I have to be Mario. Oh, I forgot. Look at all that Mario content you guys have missed. You haven't even seen Mario? Unbelievable. Yeah, Chris Brett. Christopher. That's what CRISP stands for. Christopher Ratney. Rathalos? That's the guy from Monster Hunter. Is Rathalos? Imagine if Rathalos was just a big rat. No, it's a dragon, but imagine if it was just a rat. People be like, what? This guy's a rat? Rat halos? Rathalos is literally spelled like rat and halo. And then S at the end. Rat halos? This guy thinks of everything. Okay, so this is a 6. The 3 could be, this could be down here. This could be a 3. Could be this. Could be one of these. One of those. What are those? Okay, and then that's the 3. We got the 9. This is the 12. Okay, let's see here. If you had the 3 here, 1, 2, 3, space, then you had a 12, it would go up to here. You're like, how did he do that so fast? Well, you just gotta do numbers. This literally doing numbers. Okay, if there's a 7 here, wait, it could go. Wait a second. This is a 9. This has to be the 9. So then you can't have anything here. And then the 9 was here. You could have the 7. Hold on, 1 space 1. Okay, that's. Okay, it has to be. It's literally. It's just like that. Okay, well, that is solved. It's a solved problem. And then this has to be the 2 because you can't have a 2 here, right? And then, so this is the 2. This has got to be the 3. And here you have a 9 and then a 2. What would that even look like? You have a 9 that goes up to here. You have a space. Okay, and then if you had the 2, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, exactly. And then, given that this is a 5, you can cross off these. You can literally cross off all of these. And then you can cross off these. Whoa. How can he do this? Okay, so this is definitely the 6. In which case, you can cross those off. This is definitely a 7. Meaning you can put another one down here. And this for sure is a 6. Okay. And then here, if you have the 7, you can go here. You could have the 2 here. Otherwise, okay, this must be something there. I must be tripping Koopas here. What is that first emote? Pentagon? Armadillo. Wait, what is the Slimpy 5? They changed their name. They're Armadevil now, but then it used to be Slimpy. Okay. I've been in the Mario outfit this whole time. It's the Mandela effect. The Howie Mandela effect. I've been literally like this the whole time. Oh, that's why it's called Pentagon? What happened to the Octagon? Dr. Octagon from Spider-Man. Okay, so this is a 3. You can cross that out. You can cross this out. This 5 right here. This 6. Actually, this is all literally solved. And then the 4 cannot possibly be here. Got the 3. Actually, so then this thing must be the 1. I'll blame Twitch Mobile for making you really smaller and crunchier. I just noticed the Mario. No, I just gaslit you. I'm sorry. Oh, we do that here. Just some fun gaslighting. I changed to the outfit a few minutes ago. because I noticed. I was not wearing it. This is indeed a Mario game. A game in which you are Mario? What the? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. That is the 6. So this is the 3. This must be part of the 7. However, what does that even mean? Well, look at this. You can cross off this because there's a 3. What is that voice? You can do this because I'm just blah 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 blah. And then this is a 10, so you can cross off these. So wait, no, you can't. You can't cross off those. How foolish would I have been if I had crossed off these? Because the 2 could be here. The 2 can literally be right there. Wow. I would have made such a huge mistake with my life. Okay, so there's a 4 and a 2 here, but the 4 can't be here. So this must be part of the 4, and so you can cross this off. Right, and then you got the 3. No. No. Got the 17. Hold on. What is it? This is 15. Okay, you can cross this off. Wait, wait, what did I do there? I don't know. And then this is a 2. Okay, you got the 2. You got the 9. Okay, this must be part of the 9. This is an 8. Okay, and then you have another 2 somewhere. You got 3, 7, 2. Okay, so the 2 can't possibly be here. That means the 4. Okay, the 4 can be in one of these. The 4 has gotta be here. And then what? Okay, this is the 6. So 6 cannot be here. The 3, these 3s cannot fit a 3 in there, or there. And then this is a 6, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's gotta have those. Wait, you can have these. This gotta be okay, look at that. Look at this. Look at that content. Okay, and then this has been solved. Wait. No, yeah, that's there. Like, what did I do? At the 3, this is the 5. Okay, this has all been filled in. And then you got a 3 and a 12. Okay. What's down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can cross this off. I'm gonna change the music. I'm gonna change the song. Let's do this one. Alright, okay, so you got the 3, got the 7, the 3, the 1. Okay, so there can't be anything here. Right, there's a 3, the 3 can't be there. Wait, what am I saying? You could have... No, you can't. You literally can't. Wow. Almost canceled for thinking you could even put anything there. Where's my twit longer? I'm sorry. I thought there was room to put that thing in there, but turns out it's impossible. Turns out you cannot put the block there. It's blocked. It's blocked from being there. Okay, actually, this must be the 3. Okay, we should be using edge strats right here. Okay, so this is solved. This has been solved. And then... Okay, there can't be anything there. Okay, this is a 6. This is also a 6. This thing right there. The 3 and the 2. Okay. This could be the 3, right? Yeah, it could be the 3. Well, this has to be the 5. And this 3 is solved. This is part of this thing. 7, 8. And then... Okay, this is the 2. This is the 4. 7, 8, 9. I'll say one time when I was in, I think it was elementary school. I was like in 5th grade, and we had, I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but we had, what was called a reading buddy, who was like a 1st grader. And what we would do was like every week or every 2 weeks or something, we would go down to like a 1st grade classroom, and they would just read with us. We had an assigned reading buddy, and there weren't enough like kids, so you had to share a reading buddy with someone else. And the one kid that we had did not understand the joke 789. Right? My reading buddy partner guy, who was also in 5th grade, he was like telling him the joke, like, hey, it's like 789, whatever the joke was. Yeah, why was 6 afraid of 7, 789? And the kid just did not understand. And he's like, oh, then why was 9 afraid? Sorry, why was 8 afraid of 9? Because 9, 10, 11. And then we're just like, that's not how it works. You just did not understand. He kept going. He kept saying, like, why was 10 afraid of 11? Because 11, 12, 13. We're just like, no, excuse me. He refused. He simply refused to understand. To this day, he could just, like, what if he just still doesn't understand? It's actually funny. He's hilarious. This guy, this prankster, he fools all of us. Maybe he did actually understand. What if he did understand? He just thought it was like too beneath him. It's like, oh, wordplay, SMH. He understood. Yeah, he understood like incrementing numbers, I guess. He understood the concept of numbers increasing in order. That's like part of the pattern. Wow. That child. Okay, so this has to be the 3. And what else? Because 9, 10, 11. Okay, wait, this has to be there. Okay, look at that. And then this one, and then that one. And then... oh, we solved this one. This has to be a 6. We got that 3. We got the other 3. Okay, there's nothing here. There could be something here. There has to be... wait a second, hold on. Did I do something wrong? Oh, I did not mean to cross... hold on, what did I do? I crossed off... I did not need to cross these off. I wonder what he thought of the chicken crossing the road. That's not even like the chick. Why did the chicken cross the road? That's not even like a joke. That's just like, I don't know. That's just an explanation of rhetorical nature. I don't know. What is it called? Tautology. To get to the other side. But then there are other subversions of that joke. Yeah, why did the chicken cross the road? 'Cause 7, 8, 9. Oh, hey, who else understands? Me, I understood. He understood the assignment. For real. Wait, what the? Sorry, I went too far. This is a 3. This is a 3. That was actually by mistake. Yeah, why was 6 afraid of 7? Who the heck is Steve Jobs? Imagine if the reading buddy responded with that. He would have been so ahead of his time. He'd been, what the heck are you talking about? And then years later we find out he predicted Ligma. Look at that kid. He's a genius. What is he doing now? I wonder. I forgot his name. So we can't look it up. Steve Jobs wasn't even head of Apple. It was 2001. Not the Space Odyssey, just 2001. When did Steve Jobs become head of Apple? Or when did he stop becoming? What the heck? That's a boat? That's like a... It's like a wooden boat? Or duck? The Loch Ness Monster? It's not even animated. They're not even animating this. Okay, that says Kubi na Gadio. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Kubi na Gadio. This means... What? This means... I cannot find it. What is this? Translate into English? It's Chinese? No, it's not. Naga Yoshi? What? What the heck is this? Okay, I'm gonna type this again. Did I type right? Yes. Bi. Na. Okay, what the heck is that? Plesiosaur? Why did it not show up when I typed it? Yeah, plesiosaur. I thought it was a boat. Yeah, I thought it was like a Viking boat. Turns out, it's not. Nessie. Yo, the NES. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate. Okay. I'm gonna increase the Elgato volume. Okay, alright. Oops. Yeah, what if we do a level 10? We can't. Okay. Let's go back to this. Now let's go to the next one. You will dehydrate? Yo, same. Everyone is constantly dehydrating. Even you. Literally you right now. You are gradually dehydrating. That's right. Even if you're hydrating, you are partially dehydrated. Due to metabolic processes. If you ever breathed in your life? Okay, so this must be the 6. Okay, this gotta be... Literally has to be. Who needs breathing? Humans? Plants? Plants are breathing. Do you know that things on plants are called veins? The, like, leaves? Oh, hold on. It's called, like, plant veins. These things on the plants. They're actually called veins. I didn't know that until yesterday. It's like, what are these called? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pull up the image. Copy image address. These things. These are called veins. I did not know that. I was like, what are these? What are these called? They're veins. I learned that. I learned that. Do plants technically breathe? I guess it depends on your definition of breathing. I think so. Let's see, the oxygen in the air, something free radicals? 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 Why can't I say that? Radicals. You're telling me they're free? Pay $0 for these radicals? Okay, we got the... It's gotta be a 9. It's gotta be the 3 right here. And this is the 6. We got that. We got this. What do you think this is? I think this is something. This is something. This is literally a thing. Piano? Maybe. Okay, so this has to be a 3. There's nothing there. What do people mean when they say we are 70% water? Because 70, 80, 90? That's what they mean. No, they mean 70% of our body is composed of water. Who understands incrementing numbers? Okay, so this, yeah, this is a 6, and then you got the 2. So it gotta be the 3. Okay, the 3, hold on. Yeah, the 3 has to be here. And then there's nothing up there. And nothing there. That's the 3. This is a 7, so this has gotta go up here. Given this is a 3, it's gotta go this way. And then, see, this has to be, it's gotta be another 3. How does this look like a piano, though? Looking at this, I'm just like, how is that a piano? I simply don't know. Okay, well, it has to be something like that. Okay, we have the 3. We solved the 3. We have not solved that one. There has to be 2 here. Okay, so that's solved. It's a modern piano. It can't be Among Us. How could this even be Among Bean? Yo, what if they if they had Among Bean? Like M-U-N-G space Bean. I think that would be cool. Okay, so this has to be the 3. Okay, that's done. We got the 3 down here. This has gotta be connected. What the heck is that? What is this? Okay, last remaining ones are up here. So we got that 3. This is a 3. Okay, there's nothing there. There's nothing here either. Okay, so the 2 must be on this side. Wait, why did I cross that out? Okay, it must be the 2s. Gotta be there. And then, this is a 7. This up here is also a 7. That's 3 birds. That's a bird's nest. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. It's bees in a beehive. Wait, hold on. It looks like it looks like this. Sandstorm. It's 3 birds in a sandstorm. Someone saved them. 3 very large birds. Tori no Su. Su means nest. There's 3 baby Amogai. What's the song name? Okay, we cross out all of these. Okay, we can start with the 15s. Because as you know, 15, 16, 17. And you can put these because the 10, and then you can use edge strats. You got the 2 here. This could be the 1 or the 3, we just don't know. And then, oh wait, we can use, okay, remaining edge strats right here. Do this. There's another 15, you're right. You're so right. So true, so true. To think I almost missed this. Got the 6 here. Okay, so if you had a 2 and a 9 here, you could have, it would go, the 9 would go up to here. And so, you would go, it's gotta be those. Right, you have the 2 here, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, these all, okay, there's an 8. This is 8. It's gotta be a thing there. As you know. So since this is the 2, definitely those. Definitely these. You got the 1. Okay, this must be a 5. So these all must be 5s. We got the 1. We got the 5. Okay, this gotta be the 2. You gotta have a 3 here. This 3 is done. Gonna head out. Goodbye. Are you going to the gym? I feel like that's the thing you do. You're the guy who goes to the gym sometimes. I remember things. This guy. Okay, yeah, this is the 4. Yep, okay, we have that. Since this is the 4, we can cross this off. Then we have an 8. The 8 can go one of those. Then, okay, then these must be connected like this. Assuming I did things correctly, which I probably didn't. But if I did, that'd be cool, right? Wouldn't that be cool if I did things correctly? Yep, it sure would. Okay, so you have a 2 here. This is a 1. There's a 1 here. So this must be connected. This is 9. Okay, you can cross these off. This is a 3. A 2. Okay, there must be a 2 here. Does there have to be a 2 here? I think so, right? Because there's a 2. Yeah, it does. There has to be. There's got to be a 2 there. Okay, then this is okay. This 2 is blah. We get this. Okay, cross that out. This is done. This is done as well. All of this is completed. Cross that off. Cross this off. We got the 3. No. Okay, so this is you have to go down here. And then over here. These must be connected. This one must be connected. This one, oops, this one as well. And then say 1, 9, 2. Okay, this 1 has to be up there. These, yep, this is done. Gotta be the 3. Oh shoot, look at that. Look at this. And then you got the 2, another 2, the 2 and the 3. Actually, nothing can be there. So this is done. We got this. I got a thing here. There's that thing right there. What could this be? What is this even? Got the 1, 3, 2. Yes. This is like the beginner's like badge thing. Okay, I think I messed up somewhere. I think I messed up somewhere. Okay, we got the 2, the 2, 5, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 5, 3, 6, 2, 6. 1, 4, 3. 2, 4, 2. 1, 5, 2. Okay, these are all for real, just solved. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 2. 2, 2. Oh, there's something wrong here. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the beginner's badge in Japan. It's when you're simply a beginner, you get this badge. It says Shoshin Shamaku. The newbie badge, the newbie mark, the noob mark. 79. What do you mean 79? First graders? Okay, this will be the last one of today. The final puzzle of the day. This could end up taking a long time. What if this one takes like a long time? It could take a long time. Okay, you have a 1 here. On the 11, it must go down here. But also you can add 3. Oh shoot, you can add 2 to it. Right, 1 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I use math right there. Mathematics. We can use edge strats 3. And cross this off. Cross that off. This is a 3. Cross that off. Cross these. All these must be crossed off. Okay, there's a 13. These gotta be connected. Actually, no, it has to go like literally all the way across. You have 2. Okay, the 11. It's gotta be like that. You got the 1, the 5. This must be connected. This is probably, yeah, this is definitely a 1. This is also 1. Okay, this is a 2, or sorry, a 3. And then looking at this, we got the 2. There's nothing here. We got 3 of these ones. The 1, 1, 1, if you will. I definitely did something wrong here. It's definitely... There's supposed to be a 4. Okay. Oh, this. I should not have crossed this out. Yeah, so that's the 4. And we have the 6. Or we don't have the 6, but we have this. The 6 is not guaranteed. Because it was afraid of 7. Oh. It's definitely the 2, actually. 2's gotta be there. Actually, yeah, this has to be this. This has to be the 2. The 1, 1, the 1, 1, 11. Where? Oh, there's this one. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. 1 space 1 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, okay. It's literally solved. This is the 2. Okay, then the 5, it's gotta go this way. Can use edge strats once more. This must be the 5. This has gotta be the 7. Okay, and then you have this. This can go down there. This be the 6. Okay, you have 3 here. So then the 7s have to be there. Okay, this is a 3. The 2, it's gotta be there. So you have 3. Already have 3 1s. So these, it must be the 5. This one also has to be the 5. And then you have this 2. You got the 1. You got another 2. Right there. So then this can't be the 3. So this is the 3. This is the 1. There's a 2. The 2 must be here somewhere. Like the 2 could be here, or it could be down here. Actually, we have the 11, so this must be the 2 must be here. We got a 2, 1. Let's see, 2, 1. 1. Okay, this is solved. We got that. We have this. We have that. We got this 2. How was he going so fast? This guy's going so fast. This is a 3. This is the other 3. Does the 11 have to be here? No, it doesn't have to be. Okay, well this has to be the 1 because... Wait, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. You can have this could be the 3. You could have this be the other 3. Okay, but then this has to be the 5. Okay, then this does have to be the 1. Simply because I said so. Okay, you got this. You got this. You have this. Got the 1, 2, 3, okay. Yo, sequential numbers? Is that a Wolfie reference? 1, 5, 3. Okay, that's a 5. That's a 3. You got that 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is done. This is the number reading stream you're all here for. 1, 2, 2, 1, 5. Okay, this is the 1. The 2 must be here. We got this. There's nothing there, so this must be the 3. This is the other. This is Among Us. This is literally Among Us. What the heck? This is literally Among Us. Hold on, hold on. 2. Okay, 2, 6. Yep. That's the man on the moon. That's Teletubbies. That's a chef? Teletubby chef with a kitchen? Wait, here's what it looks like. Here's either this is an Among Us Teletubby, whatever. He's got the chef hat. This is like an oven of some sort. This is his pizza stick, whatever they call them. Spacesuit. Okay, that was my other guess. The moon landing. Look at that moon. Look at that moon. It says Getsu Men Chaku Riku. Oh, I know that word. Chaku Riku. It's like when you land. It's like a... They say this when you land a plane, right? When you touch down, they call it touchdown. When you land the plane, like when you arrive in Japan, they say this. I think. And then Getsu, that's the moon. Men, what is that? It could be men. I don't know. It's probably not men. I'm gonna look it up. Getsu Men Chaku Riku. Okay. Yep, moon landing. That's what it says. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow I will play something. I'll be back with something. I'm not sure what. I'll buy a game. I could buy a game. Until then, Why is this playing from my... Oh, shoot, I forgot to... Okay, National Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day. National Pasta Day. Black Poetry Day. Child Poverty Day. We got, I like how it's Child Poverty Day and also the day for the eradication of poverty. National Edge Day. Yo, is that a pasta reference? National Payback a Friend Day. World Trauma Day? Okay, National Pasta Day. Let's do that. National Pasta Day. National Pasta Day. Oh, then we have to raid. Is Freeman literally right now? Okay. We can raid pasta. Past safes. Yeah, it's literally Pasta Day. Oh god, this is so loud on my headset. Okay, I'm gonna send the raid. Do you hear that? It was really loud. Why is the volume so loud on my headset? I need to lower this volume. Alright, there we go. That was really loud. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, pasta that. Anyway, Pasta is playing Resident Evil 4. It's a game with residents and they are evil. And there's 4 of them. That's why they call it that. There are 4 evil residents. Yep. I can only lurk for picross streams because it melts your brain. It does require thinking, but did you miss the 7, 8, 9? all the jokes, all the funny jokes. Look at all the jokes. Wow. Okay.